Hey. Hello. Y'all, it's some smoke going on in Memphis, Cordova. Hey. Hey. AunTeaFee about the facts. Facts, facts, facts. Facts, facts, facts. Tea in the facts. We got smoke, y'all. Looked like there's a large police presence at the Walmart in Cordova. I think it started out as it was targeted, is what they said. Some steps was taken to secure people. I think it started out as an argument, and then it turned into a shooting. Focus on get back. That's all I can tell you. They running into folk. Folk are being targeted. People are being followed. People are being confronted, and people are being shot, and some unalive. That's what's going on right now. Now, AunTeaFee don't smoke, but listen, I done went from being nice and just singing, hello, hey, hey, hey. And then we went from hey, hey to tea, from tea to wine, from wine to now, baby, we take a puff and blow it out. That's where we are today. Is that all right? Is that all right? Let's go in, y'all. Let's talk about it. But before we do, can you hit the like button? This is the songs that bring the breath of the soul to you. Hit the like button for me. Yeah. Hit the like button for me, please. Hit the like button for me, because I'm bringing the tea. Ooh. Hit the like button for me. I'm bringing the tea. Is that all right? Hit the like button for me. I'm about to bring you some tea.
Originally, we believed that Shelby County had got behind the scene and had taken the suspect into custody. We have been able to determine that that person is not our suspect. We do have very good information on who our suspect is, and our investigators are working hard to locate that individual right now. I can tell you that the suspect was a black male who fled in a black Mazda SUV.
Was he an employee?
So our preliminary information indicates that he's a former employee of the business our suspect is. Knew that the suspect was a black male who fled in a black Mazda SUV.
Was he an employee?
So our preliminary information indicates that he's a former employee of the business our suspect is.
How long did he work for?
I don't have that information. I'll have to get that for you.
Cordova Walmart.
He was a customer. It stemmed from a physical altercation between a customer and this. He's critical. It did happen at the front of the business. So we did get, again, multiple calls. There were multiple shots fired, but it was a targeted incident. It was an altercation between two individuals that led to the shooting.
So one, it was targeted. Two, they knew each other. So what's happening, kind of like at the other convenience store, the other little store, ops ran into each other. A op knew he was there, saw him, confronted him. They started shooting. Shots fired, was fired. Somebody's in critical condition, and the shooter sped off or got away. They thought they had him. They had the wrong person. And the suspect was black, had on black, left in black car.
Again, multiple calls. There were multiple shots fired, but it was a targeted incident. It was an altercation between two individuals that led to the shooting.
Did they know each other at this time?
So that's going to be information that we're going to look a little bit more into. But at this time, we don't know that they had any previous relationship or acknowledgement of each other.
How many times was he shot?
I don't have that information. It was inside and outside the room. So it was like right there in front of the business.
I don't know what they were talking about.
He's a black male and he fled in a black Mazda.
I think I told her that
Yes, so I can confirm that he was arguing with a female prior to getting into the argument with the individual who shot him. No, I don't. So I will say that I want to note that Walmart went through their procedures and locked down the store. They got everybody away from the incident that was happening and kept their employees safe, which is great. In an active shooter situation, there are 3 steps that we really preach, and that's avoid, deny, and defend. We want you to get out of there, deny access to yourself by locking doors or getting in a safe place, and then if the bad guy does get to you, then obviously you take the steps necessary to protect yourself. So they went through those procedures, but this was not an active shooter today. This was an isolated incident, 1 shooting, 1 suspect, 1 victim.
So this also could be a case where an op saw someone's loved one, whether it's wife, family member, what have you, looking for whoever. When the person got there, that's what happened. I should keep saying targeted. The guy had words with a female before the guy he shot came along. Yeah, I just hope y'all paying attention, because AunTeaFee has been saying this type of stuff for a while. It's just unfolding rapidly and more often, just every day. You know, and I know that Jizzle said it in the song. I know that song was just not made yesterday. They've been working on that song because of the video. So Jizzle has had the song. They just did that video. Now, however, he's not the only one. You know, when I realized that they was touching or messing with people's family members, Stupid Duke aunt was kidnapped, and he said it was, you know, that's when the street codes were being violated to the point where he said innocent people are being touched. I remember that. And then I just kind of, then I just started watching the way people were moving. You know, I know people, family members have been touched or taken out the game before. I know Moneybag baby mama, you know. AunTeaFee just don't believe all these car accidents are really car accidents. You know, I'm sure there are some, but I do believe that a lot of these accidents that they be having, people are being ran off the road or dodging bullets. Okay? So not only did Stupid Duke aunt get kidnapped, she was let go, but his baby mama was killed at a red light. Executed at a red light. You know. So a lot of this type stuff has been going on. Then it moved to, you know, old boy aunt got shot in the face at her house. You know, targeted houses, grannies, you know, all of this stuff. So to hear that a female was, you know, dealt with or talked to or whatever, argue with, and then the guy comes in and then the shooting happens. So I don't know. I just don't trust none of it. Just like I don't trust all of these missing people, missing girlfriends, you know, ops. So y'all just be mindful. You know, might be very mindful who you dating and what gang they are affiliated with. I'm just keeping it real. Let's listen. But she said it was targeted. There's no intimate threat to anybody else. This was intentional and targeted.
And this was an isolated incident, one shooting, one suspect, one victim.
Did the girlfriend leave with the boyfriend?
That's going to be part of the investigation.
Do you know who he is?
We do have information on who the suspect is. We're just not able to release that information at this time, but our investigators are working hard to find him.
What's the rest of this investigation like?
We'll be here for several hours. So our investigators are on the scene now. There are several witnesses that we're going to be interviewing. We're going to have
Check on your people.
officers come to document the scene, and then of course Walmart's going to have to clean up. Whether they reopen today is going to be a decision made by Walmart. The suspect is armed, but as far as being a threat to the general public, I wouldn't go that far. It looks like this is a targeted incident. That's what information is being. That's going to be information you have to get from Walmart. So the time of his termination, of when he was signed, I don't have that information.
Thank you.
If I get any more Walmart, you're warning.
Thank you so much.
A quick statement. Of course, this is in District 2, and we're saddened that these events have taken place in our district. We are thankful for the quick actions of both the Sheriff's Department and the MPD. Homeland Security is on site for the Mobile Crisis Unit for any victims that are still here and need assistance. But I do want to put out, because I know a lot of people left the scenes, both shoppers and other employees, they've already left the scene.
Oh, wow.
There are counseling services available to them at our Crime Victims and Rape Crisis Center. You can call that number at 901-222-3950. They also have a website and set up time to speak with a counselor if you feel that that's needed. So we want to make
He confirmed that he was arguing with a female prior to getting into an argument with the individual that he shot. I want to note that Walmart went through their procedures and locked down the store. They got everybody away from the incident that was happening and kept their employees safe, which is great. In an active shooter situation, there are 3 steps that we really preach, and that's avoid, deny, and defend. We want you to get out of there, deny access to yourself by locking doors or getting in a safe place, and then if the bad guy does get to you, then obviously you take the steps necessary to protect yourself. So they went through those procedures, but this was not an active shooter today. This was an isolated incident, one shooting, one suspect, one victim.
Targeted.